Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. If you need a multisport watch, don't look any further as the Garmin Forerunner 735 XT is one of the best deals you can get today. So the 735 XT is Garmin's entry-level multisport and triathlon watch, and it has all the features a beginner triathlete or runner might need. Let's see the details. First we have to talk about the design. The watch is relatively small and lightweight, and I'm wearing it 24/7 as it is so comfortable. The build quality is good. It is plastic though, so only time will tell how durable it is. But so far, so good. The screen is great. It's big enough and it has good sunlight visibility, but it's not a touch screen. You use buttons to navigate the menu, which is a far more accurate way of handling the watch during an activity than a touchscreen, so I don't miss it at all. It only takes a couple of minutes to get the logic of how the menu system works, and after that it is very easy to use. The watch is of course waterproof, so swimming is no problemo, but diving and high-speed water sports are not recommended by Garmin. Now let's see how the watch performs, starting with running. Running is probably the most common exercise people buy fitness trackers for. You can use the 735 XT for either outdoor or indoor running. Obviously only outdoor running can benefit from using the GPS, so when running on a treadmill you can only track your time and heart rate, and it can only give you a rough estimation of the distance based on your stride length, but you can change the details of your workout manually on the Garmin Connect website, but more about this one later. When running outdoors you can have the following data: GPS-based distance, time, speed, pace and of course heart rate. You can monitor heart rate zones during running and change your pace depending on your goals. If you need additional data like ground contact time, cadence or vertical oscillation, you will have to use an external heart rate monitor such as the Garmin HRM Tri chest strap. Based on your training performance, the watch can predict your race results for different distances. Also, you can get an estimate of your VO2 max and lactate threshold based on the effort you put in your workouts. These are not the most accurate measurements by any means, but at least you can see if you are making any progress in your general fitness and performance over time. The watch is waterproof, so you can swim in it too. There is an open water and a swimming pool option to choose from. Regardless of where you swim though, the built-in heart rate monitor on the watch is disabled, so you will need to use an external heart rate monitor to record any heart rate data during swimming. Besides heart rate, you can get the following data from your swimmings: time, speed, distance, stroke rates and Wolf, which shows how efficient your swim is. You can also structure your training by introducing drills to your sessions. The watch stores separate data of each drill or interval, so you can analyze your workout later on in the Garmin Connect app. Cyclists can choose between indoor and outdoor bike modes. Indoor bike is kind of limited due to the lack of GPS, but time and heart rate data are still available. When cycling outdoors, the watch uses its built-in GPS to track distance and speed as well. Using ANT Plus compatible accessories like power meters, speed and cadence sensors, you can have an even more in-depth analysis of your rides by adding extra data to your workouts. The main reason I bought this watch for is its triathlon and multisport mode. It is perfect for triathletes as it tracks your swim, bike and run with transitions included during a race. You can also manually add different multisport profiles for your training with transitions on rough. So for example, you can have a custom indoor bike plus treadmill run for your indoor brick sessions if that's part of your training routine. Basic tracking features such as step counter or calories are available too. You can also create custom activity profiles for sports that don't have presets in the watch by default, like I did for skating. You can use the 735 XT in the gym too, but I found that the wrist heart rate monitor is not the most accurate when it comes to tracking your weightlifting, so you are better off using the chest strap again. Talking about heart rate monitoring, wearing the watch 24/7 you can track your heart rate all day and all night. Serious athletes will probably find the resting heart rate data quite useful. If your resting heart rate raises, it can be a sign of fatigue or illness. Monitoring your resting heart rate on a daily basis can help you planning your workout routine to avoid overtraining and optimize performance. Also, after every workout, the watch gives you an estimated recovery time based on your heart rate and the intensity of your training. The 735 XT also has a sleep cycle monitoring function. We all know that proper recovery is almost as important as training itself, so sleeping well and long enough is critical for your performance. If you wear the watch in bed, it can analyze the quality of your sleep based on your heart rate and your movement during the night. You can see how much deep sleep you get each night and how your sleep pattern varies day by day, and you can make necessary changes to your sleeping routine if you have to. The built-in heart rate sensor is accurate enough for everyday use, but I recommend using the chest strap for the workouts, as it does not only give you more precise heart rate data, but it can also provide you with a ton of extra information about your training. The watch connects to your phone using Bluetooth, and besides syncing your tracking data with the Garmin Connect app or any third-party apps for that matter, it shows all kinds of notifications and it can even control music on your phone. The watch is GPS and GLONASS compatible. The UltraTech function can be switched on if you want to save some battery life, but in this case the accuracy of the tracking data will be reduced, as the GPS will switch off time to time to use less energy. The watch is also compatible with ANT Plus accessories like power meters, speed and cadence sensors, and external heart rate monitors. The Garmin Connect is a great app for tracking and analyzing all your activities. It collects and organizes your daily heart rate, sleep, calories, steps, so basically all the data your watch can keep track of. You can check and see your activities, and it shows you statistics of your health and performance. Through the app, you have access to the Connect IQ store, where you can find different apps, widgets, data fields and watch faces which you can download to the watch and customize its look and functionality. So Garmin Connect is a well-designed app with tons of features. There is one caveat though. If you have to manually add some data to your workout, like you probably do when running or cycling indoors, you have to go to the Garmin Connect webpage, as the smartphone app does not allow you to edit the details of your workouts. So the app is great, the watch is great, but how long will the battery last? Well, with the GPS enabled, the battery life is roughly 14 hours. With everyday use, the battery will last at least for a week, depending on your activity level and use of GPS. Personally, I'm extremely happy with the battery life, but if you need more, then you will have to choose a watch which is a lot bigger and much more expensive than this one. The Garmin Forerunner 735 XT is not just a great multisport and triathlon watch, but a very good multi-purpose fitness tracker, and it has all the basic smart functions as well. It looks good, it works well, and it gives you all the data you need in order to monitor your activities and your general health and performance. It's highly recommended to runners, triathletes and everyone leading an active lifestyle. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I would also like to know if you have any experience with this watch, so share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, see you next time.